Hey guys, so I know it's been a minute since I've done a video, but that's because my computer's been down and I can't edit right now. So for right now, we're just going to do one-shot takes from my phone uploaded to YouTube. I won't be able to put my intro in, but you should still see the watermark that comes over here in this corner or the suggested videos that come down here in the bottom. Till I get the computer fixed, that's how we're gonna have to shoot these. So, I was really excited about starting this segment. It's gonna be topic talk where I pick one thing, whether it's through Twitter polls or off my Facebook or through conversations I just have with my friends. One thing I'm gonna talk about. And I want y'all to comment, tweet me, let me know what y'all think. First of all, I gotta address something really quick. I had a question on Twitter the other day about what kind of extensions I use in my hair. I mean, y'all can see this stuff. It's fairly long. This is all my hair. This is absolutely all my hair. Like, there is where you would put clip in. This is all my hair. It honestly just grows that fast. I had it cut in November, but this is all mine. Like, 100%. I know it's long, but it's mine. You never can really tell with people now. Like, they'll have long hair when you meet them, and then in like 3 days time, they took all them extensions out, and their hair's like, man, you never really know what's going on with people when you meet them. But this is absolutely mine. It's 100% mine. I don't use extensions. I've never had to. I've never needed to. So, I just wanted to address that. But going back to what we were talking about, the topic for today is going to be relationships. I'm going to tell y'all what I think are the key elements to a relationship working or not working. And then I'm going to address some of the things that y'all tweeted me about or messaged me about. Or one of my friends and I had a conversation about, and I got their viewpoint on it. So, relationships. What makes them work? Actually work. I've had a lot of failed relationships, and then some that lasted longer than they should have. And my theory is trust is number one. Everybody knows that if you don't trust the person you're with, or they don't trust you, you're in a detrimental situation. It's going to end, and you're wasting each other's time if you're in a situation like that. Trust is like, it's key. There's no other way to explain that. And second thing is compromise. Compromise is extremely important because not everybody is going to see the world the same way you do. They're not going to like the same things. They're not going to have the same interests. You may have done things they never would have thought to do. So compromise is very, very key to a relationship. An example. If you start dating somebody or talking to somebody and they're into this kind of music, we'll use rock as an example, but you're a country person, it wouldn't kill you to listen to a little bit of rock, just to get what they see in it. And it's, if you're talking to somebody worthwhile, they'll listen to a little bit of your country to see what you're into. Or if you like this show and they like this show and y'all never watched one or the other, sit down with them and watch that. See what they're into. Compromise is such a key on having something in common with the person. And I think that, like, compromise in a relationship's one way you grow as a person as well. Some of the things that I'm into, I would have never got into or never known, or, you know what I'm saying, had I not made the effort to get into something that somebody else I was with was into. So, compromise is key. If you're just like, I don't want to watch that, I don't want to listen to that, da, 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 you're not going to make it. Compromise is important. All right, those are my two big things in a relationship. It's compromise and trust. But I've gotten some feedback from Twitter from you guys and Facebook, and like I said, I had a conversation with a friend, so we're going to talk about some other stuff. apparently sex is a big thing in a relationship. I would probably agree with that to an extent. Um, I think that if you're with somebody and you have a high sex drive and they have a low sex drive, you know that that's going to end in disaster. Um, you should get that out of the way early. I ask the craziest questions when I start dating somebody or start talking to somebody. I want to know all of this stuff. I ask questions early on because I want to know if you got like if you go in the same direction I am. So questions are very important. Um, if you have a high sex drive and that's important in a relationship with you, you should address that with the person that you're talking to. If they have a low sex drive, then y'all are gonna come to a roadblock later on. You might can work around it because people tend to tippy toe in the beginning of a relationship, but later on, the longer you're with somebody, it will become a issue. So if you have a high sex drive, address that early. If you have a low sex drive, address that early. Let the person that you're talking to know where you stand sexually. Another thing, chicks, all the little females, I have an issue. I've had this problem before, so I'm going to go ahead and address this. I didn't even know it was an issue until I got called out for it, but if a dude addresses you about sex early into talking to you, don't write him off as a perv that quick out the gate. He may just be trying to find out if y'all are on the same sexual level, and if that's the case, that's fine. If he keeps being weird about it, then he's a perv. Leave him alone. But don't automatically jump to that conclusion. Guys, don't be perverted. Like, you can address a sexual issue without being gross, but without being weird. Don't do that. Like, chicks will back the hell away from you if you come off like a creepy person. And if you find out what you need to find out, drop the subject, because if you keep talking about it, they're gonna back away from you. Next thing, so we addressed the sex issue. Find out if somebody's on your level with the sex. Next thing is jealousy. Jealousy is the root of all evil in a relationship. I know money is the root of all evil, supposedly, in the real world, but jealousy will kill a relationship in a damn minute. If you are overly jealous, I've had some jealous exes. Like, I couldn't have female friends with some of my exes. Weirdest shit I've ever heard in my life. So I've dealt with jealous exes, and I've been jealous in a relationship I was in about 10 years ago. Super jealous. Because the person had cheated. But, if somebody's not giving you a reason not to trust them, don't be jealous of them. That's my theory behind that. Like, I've been in a relationship, a very long relationship, where the dude had no reason to be jealous whatsoever. None. Never had a reason not to trust me, but he didn't. And it ended. So, jealousy, like, keeping somebody closed off from the world is the worst way to go about it. Like, I had an ex, and he had some issues before we got together. I didn't want him around certain former friends because they still had bad habits. It wasn't because I didn't trust him with females. It was because I didn't trust his friends and their continued bad habits. So, being jealous and being protective are two different things, I believe. But the ones that say, I'm not jealous, I'm territorial, that's a red flag warning that they are a jealous SOB. Just trust the person until they give you a reason not to. When they give you a reason not to, get the hell out of it. Jealous people are the worst, are the absolute worst. I've been a jealous person and I was annoying as fuck. So I have the right to say this. Jealous people are the worst people on the planet. Like, not only do you make your ex, or the person you're with, I say ex because I don't have this issue currently, but not only do you make the person you're with annoyed as shit, you alienate all of their friends, so you've also made 6, 10, 20 other people mad. Stop being that person. Like, if I'm dating you and you have female friends, I want to know about that female friend, but I'm not going to tell you not to talk to them. if you got busy with them, no. If you got busy with them, that cuts you off. But if y'all are just friends, been friends for 100 years, ain't nothing ever weird transpired, that's a different story. So jealousy, yeah, knock that shit off. It's not attractive. It's not an attractive quality. Um, that's just a few of the things I've noticed. Um, with what I've seen on Twitter and Facebook, that people have issues in a relationship: jealousy, sex, trust, and compromise. Those are the four things I think need to be addressed very early on. Very early on. Um, so, if there's more things that y'all consider are very important in a relationship, tweet me, comment me. I'd prefer you comment me because I check this on a regular. Um, Comment, tweet, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Let's have a discussion about it. I want to know other people's values in a relationship. What y'all think makes or breaks a relationship, or what's important in one. Let me know. Until next time, I will see you guys later, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day.